bloodbath racing. We're out here at No Prep Kings, the lot. We got Harry freaking Darnell in the Datsun today. We're running the locals only shootout. Turbo John and Kevin and some of the local guys you guys have seen on other videos.
Landrum.
Yeah, Landrum Gentry, some guys, No Prep guys, some guys we don't not really familiar with, but they're supposed to be locals. But it's 8 cars competing for $5,000, and if you win the shootout, you get a chance to race one of the No Prep King guys for another $5,000.
Hey, there's a celebrity. Look, there's some fucking celebrities.
Turbo John, the world famous Turbo John. He's more popular than Lizzie Musey.
Yeah, I just want everybody to know. Look, Lizzie Musey was coming by, and they were like, "Oh, look, it's Turbo John."
Literally, that.
John, I love you, but I was waving to Lizzie. Love you, but I was like,
I
look.
never saw a Turbo John anyway.
It was hilarious. That was pretty fun. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that dude was from West Virginia or something. I don't know. But we're out here. It's Friday night. We try and make some test passes.
Yeah.
See how far behind Turbo John we are. And
I'm only making half track.
he's out here power wheeling 600 feet. He's got so much horsepower, but we just got an angry little 5.3 that we're beating the life out of. So hopefully it lives through the race.
For some reason, it will not stop.
And we haven't done a video in so long because
Well, they haven't even seen the cars.
Basically because
I don't think they've even seen it.
on other people's videos.
Yeah,
But you two are too lazy to talk ever.
We're talking.
it's our new car.
That's because
We're trying to film here.
most of the time we're doing TV shit here, okay?
Yeah.
Most of the
It's
time,
all
if we
steel all
film,
glass Datsun 280Z with a stock 5.3 in it. You know, I ain't crazy about LS, but I ain't gonna lie, they kind of growing on me a little bit.
All right.
Never been so happy to see a race car come back through here in my whole life.
Charles gonna go nuts.
Alright guys, we made 3 good, clean shakedowns, and I feel like we got a really good race car. The track was phenomenal. I know it's called No Prep Kings, but
it's Radio Prep Kings.
Radio Prep Kings. It's no prep, but I mean, we just left on 20 pounds of boost, so
If you can't get down this motherfucker,
fire your
tire Shannon Young.
Yeah, fire your tuner. We just left on pretty much everything. I mean, as much as we've left on anywhere practically.
Yeah.
It took basically the same tune-up we run at Radio Track. We tried to go down beside Turbo John, but you know, he's a sneaky bastard. He bailed out of there way before the tree drop.
He Turbo John'd us.
Yeah, he bailed out of there way before the tree drop because he didn't want us to get a judge on how fast he was. So, but we both made really good hits.
The Datsun scared him. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. I think when the Datsun got on the 2-step, he thought there was a drive-by or something because it was popping so loud because it was on 20 pounds of boost. So he just got out of there. But both made good hits. He's going to fix his transmission, I think. He'll be back for Sunday. So
This part here is extra,
Harry's
you
feeling
guys.
so good, he's stripping in the pits. That's how good he feels about it. That's how good he feels about
Why
it.
don't you
Subscribe to my OnlyFans to see the
Oh my
race.
God.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the car because we haven't made a video in forever. So come on, let's go.
All right.
Oh yeah, Harry, tell us about the car that your mommy and daddy bought
My
you.
mom and dad bought this for me.
He's lying, Chase. It's really not.
They also bought me a bloodbath.
No, we just rented it.
Yeah, we rented.
So how did y'all come across getting this car?
This is a horrible financial decision that I was supposed to talk Shannon out of, and he sent it to me, and he was like, "Tell me not to get it." And I was like, "Let's go."
Yeah, I was
Kind of how it happened.
I was looking for a no prep chassis because the truck, you know, just ain't no good for no prep. So we need something to race during the winter. And I was like, well, we'll start looking. I started looking. I found this thing. It was about 70% complete. Had this motor in it. Had a power glide in it. No wiring, no plumbing, none of that stuff. No brakes.
brake lines.
Yeah, no brakes.
Had a radiator, intercooler.
Yeah,
It was a street car
It was
type
set
thing.
up like a street car. Had no center section in the rear end, no brakes and stuff.
Had no tin work in the
No
back.
shocks and struts. Yeah. We had to do a bunch of stuff. It was about 70% done, I would say.
Yeah.
And it was in Minnesota though. So I called Harry and I sent it to him. I was like, talk me out of going to get that. He's like, let's go right now. So then I begged my wife for a stack of money, and then she reluctantly gave it to me.
And didn't ask any questions at all.
Yeah, and we struck out.
Never complained.
And me and Harry struck out on a 50-hour road trip to Minnesota and back. We drove straight through, left like Saturday morning, I think, and got back like Monday at lunchtime.
Like noon.
Drove straight through.
The worst trip ever.
Yeah.
But the best tacos, you said.
Best tacos we've ever had in West Virginia.
Yeah.
But the worst trip ever. Like
Yeah.
the roads were so bad.
West Virginia got some good street tacos,
Yes.
but the roads, not so much. Indiana, I think it was.
Indiana.
That was the worst.
Absolutely.
Don't do it. But
The truck needed shocks on it.
literally wore the shocks out on the truck. But we went down there, picked this thing up, brought it back. We worked on it pretty relentlessly.
So is it small black Ford?
No, it's
Nope.
it's a stock Gen 453 that was in the car when we got it.
we
as a
probably
matter of
said
fact.
that,
We
didn't
don't
we?
even know what's in it. It's got some kind of turbo cam. It's got push rods, but that's it. I had the oil pan off.
It's got springs and like steel retainer. Like it should not.
It should not be
there's no
running as
reason
fast.
that it should be
It
alive
should not
right
run
now.
like it does.
No.
Let's not jinx it.
Yeah, I mean, I had the oil pan off, so I know it's got a stock bottom end. The heads are unported. It came with this turbo. We just modified the turbo kit and put it on alcohol because it was set up with an air-to-air on the 85 with a radiator and all that stuff. But that's pretty much it. We did some fabrication, wiring, plumbing, got it all dialed in. Started racing the thing, and it's been really tough. I mean, we have beat the life out of this thing.
And it works
I mean, we're putting 40 pounds of boost on this thing every time we let the button go. And it's a stock motor. It's spun the tire one time since we've had the car.
On a untouched track.
Yeah,
Like the
I mean,
track
even-
hadn't been touched in a week.
yeah.
It wasn't prepped. And that's
We
all
hit
it
the only time it spun the tire, we hit a pothole.
You're not gonna tell him, Shannon?
Oh, that we're filming?
Yeah.
I'm tired of talking to these people. They just don't know how famous we are. That's why they're interrupting us.
They don't know how long it's taken me to get you two to talk.
Yeah, pretty much. But we got this thing dialed in, and we've been racing it locally on prep surfaces mostly, and it just works really good. Man, this car works.
We've been on some. Jesus Christ. Turn that shit off. We've been on some like mediocre surfaces too, and it just works. I mean, it just flat out works.
If we could keep the front end down, it would be really fast. I mean, we got like half a Gold's Gym up here on the front, and still can't keep the front end down. But we got a good handle on it for how fast it is right now. It's really consistent. We got a pretty good handle on it. If the little motor survives, we're going to be tough to beat Sunday.
So what exactly are y'all racing? Like, how does this work? Because it's
So it's locals only. So like I think it's like a 3-ish hour radius. You send all your shit in. Picture of the car, why you want to do it, blah blah blah.
But you didn't send this car, right?
So
We didn't even have this car.
Yeah.
So I sent my car in back months ago, and then I ended up selling the car, and obviously I'm building a new car now. And then we've been racing this a lot lately. So they contacted me, I think like 2 weeks ago, and wanted me to send them some more stuff. So I sent them pictures of the car and everything, and they texted me on Wednesday, I think, and we got on. So we showed up today. We had to be here like 10 a.m. And do a bunch of like TV shit, famous people shit. You guys wouldn't understand.
Insert Brad Paisley when you're a celebrity.
Yeah. But no, like we had to do like a bunch of filming and shit like that when we got here. We got Charles in some of the shit that's gonna be in the show, so that was pretty cool. We had Charles do an interview with Farm Truck and Asian to tell him about the car. He also got to meet
Lizzie Musey.
Lizzie, so
Got a hug.
got a hug, so you'll have to
Insert that.
here. But all in all,
Basically,
like,
it's like a 8-car invitation on
and then they've
more or
got like
less
4 alternates.
Yeah, it's 8.
Y'all, this is Charles. He's showing his tail. That's why we cannot hear.
Yeah, there's so many spectators he can't help himself. He got put on a show.
Yeah.
Hey, chill.
He thinks he's a Danger Boy Deacon out there riding.
Danger boy.
All in all, it's like honestly, it's a pretty cool experience.
Yeah.
The track is like they just ran PDRA here last week, so like we checked the track out when we got here at like 11 o'clock this morning, and track is like I wouldn't say it's tricky, but it came around really fast. Like you put 20, 30 big tire cars down the surface, and it doesn't have any choice but to be good. So
Track got really good really fast, which we anticipated.
And we're on a radial too, so like a lot of people think they're going to struggle on a surface like this to get down on a radial, but like we're on a radial. Keevan's on a radial. Keevan's got his car workout too, so I think Sunday's gonna be a pretty good show. But
Yeah, it should be a really good race. I mean, it's a pretty competitive field. It pays really good money. It's $5,000 to win. If you win the race, you get to negotiate a grudge race with one of the No Prep King guys for another $5,000. So potentially $10,000 to grab. And we feel like we got a really good shot. We got a very competitive car anyway. I ain't gonna say we got the fastest car, but yeah, we've probably been the most consistent today. Maybe not the fastest,
But we chose not to bring the fastest. I mean, it's not to be funny. This is probably our slowest car out of all of them, but it's the best. It's the best and most consistent.
It's definitely consistent. I mean, this car will run the same number back to back to back if we try to do it. And it's picked up every round. Every round it's picked up.
yeah, we definitely gotten faster every round.
Yeah,
We just felt like
not just incrementally, but I mean it's picked up pretty substantially.
we just felt like this car, for the type of race we're going to have, where it's going to be a little unpredictable on the surface, this is the most consistent, reliable as far as going down a racetrack every single time you let the button go.
Yeah.
So we felt like that's going to be our best shot.
Yeah.
Turbo John's got a little more motor than we got, and he's a little faster than we are probably, but we're just going to give it everything we got. If we got to run him, hopefully we can get to the finals before we got to run him. But if we got to run Turbo John, we're just going to put the screws to this thing early and hope it don't wheelie.
Yeah.
All right.
It should be good.
And we're gonna try to do like a catch up because we've missed like probably 12 races and stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll try to do that in the next video.
Yeah, so much you guys have missed, but
Probably
we've been
post
racing.
this and then post
Oh yeah,
like,
100%.
video
Yeah.
and all the
Yeah,
shit.
we've been racing Bloodbath and this thing, and we've had the truck out in all steel glass
like
trim.
literally every
And they loved us there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we ain't missed a race.
we have made so many friends here in the past few weeks. You guys just would not believe it.
Oh, man.
They love us at
They
Rico.
love us.
everywhere
Like,
we
I
go.
mean, we're fucking, they just love us.
Insert sarcasm here. You guys missed some near brawls, some arguments, some people mad for no real reason, but hey,
Big mad.
it is what it is.
All right, like,
But
subscribe.
hey, yeah, that's how we feel about it. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the flip side.